evening, students. Welcome back to one more session of your WOC. Right, so we have started with the redox reactions. So all the CBSE grade 11 students, as well as those who are writing the competitive exams also, very minute inputs are given in the video. Please watch it. So today the topic which I'm going to discuss is, let me take the pen and move this bar above so that it is not, no, it will not disturb us. Yes. So here today I'll be teaching you balancing of redox reactions. Redox reactions. So basically, when we speak about redox reactions, till now what did we learn? We have learned what actually are redox reactions, what actually are oxidation half cell reactions, what are reduction half cell reactions. I've also taught you what is meant by, or how to calculate oxidation numbers. So here we have, while balancing of redox reactions, we have two varieties. So let us write both the varieties. So they can be balanced by the first method and they can be balanced by the second method. Let us see. So when I go to the first method is ion electron method. So the first method is ion electron method. The second method is oxidation number method. Right, students? Yes, right. So here first today I'll be teaching you ion electron method, or it is also called as half reaction method. What is it called? It is called, or it is also called as half reaction method. This is fine, students. This is fine. Done. Now, so let us discuss today both the things, but let's see if the time permits. I'll just finish off the ion electron method and get back to you. Let's start. So take out your books and start writing the heading. What is that heading? We are going to learn today ion electron method. Or what is the other name given to it? It is called half reaction method. Half reaction method. Right. This is fine? Yes. Now, in ion electron method, first important thing is, as soon as the teacher gives you the reaction, what should you do? So first of all, let us take an example of this. So here the example which I'm going to take is bromine is reacting with hydrogen peroxide, and it's going to give BrO3 minus plus water. Now remember, ion electron method or half reaction method, it can be performed in two ways. Two means, or two this one mediums. One is the acidic medium and one more is a basic medium. So in the exam, the teacher or your teacher will just mention it here only this side. She will say you need to balance in acidic medium. She'll be telling like this. So you need to follow the procedure, right? So for acidic medium, we'll be adding the H plus ions, and for the basic medium, OH minus ions. Now let's start. So as soon as this is given to you, what is the first step you need to do? So first, as soon as this is given, put this number 1 and copy the reaction as it is. Br2 gives me H2O2 and it's going to give me BrO minus and water. So your first step is you need to write the oxidation numbers. So in the previous video, I have taught you how to write the oxidation numbers. So first of all, for elemental for elements rather, like bromine, chlorine, fluorine, iodine, the oxidation number is 0. Correct? So let me take one more pen. It's easy for us. Oxidation state is 0. Now in this case, this is minus 1. This is plus 1. Now see here, minus 2 plus 2. Minus 1 into 2 plus 1 into 2 minus 2 plus 2 gets cancelled. Basically, overall charge should be 0, isn't it? Right. Now in this case, the charge of bromine is plus 5. So here, how did I get? Oxygen is minus 2. 3 2s are 6, right? 3 2s are 6 is the this one. So if I take this plus and minus, my plus 5 minus 5, right? So right. So here here oxygen is minus 1. This is done. So after writing this, next important thing, let us go to the next step. Let me take my black pen again and just see. So the first thing is you take your this one pen and start analyzing this. First of all, this is your first element. You compare bromine oxidation state with your bromine oxidation state. Right, students? Then after that, you're going to compare hydrogen peroxide, here hydrogen, and with this. Done. So bromine to bromine, hydrogen to hydrogen. Why? Here oxygen valency is -1. Here also -1. So I need to compare hydrogen. How is it changing? Then gradually what will I do? I'll gradually go and divide the page into two equal halves. Or first I'll write which is oxidation half cell reaction and reduction. So here in the second part I need to divide into oxidation half cell reaction, oxidation half cell reaction, second one, and the second case is reduction half cell reaction, oxidation half cell and reduction half cell reaction. Done. Now in the above case, just see here in this first case, always the first one will undergo oxidation, anodic compartment, isn't it? The second one will always undergo a reduction process, right? Oxidation, loss of electrons, reduction is gain of electrons. Now what is the oxidation half cell reaction? Oxidation half cell reaction is bromine is getting converted to BRO minus. So +5 oxidation state is always there here, O0 is here. Now immediately as soon as you need to balance bromine. Bromine, how many atoms are here? So here 2. Now let us write the reduction half cell reaction. That is nothing but hydrogen peroxide. Let us copy that. Hydrogen peroxide giving me water. Okay. So hydrogen peroxide is getting converted to water. Right, students? Done? Now oxygen is 2 here. So I'll put 2. That's fine. Right. Now let us take first, after doing this, your next step is you need to solve separately the oxidation half cells and reduction half cells. So let me solve. Now first thing, after I balanced, now I'm going to solve the oxidation half cell reaction. So in the oxidation half cell reaction, how to solve, because the page, this one is less, and first time I'm using this pen. I think hope it is not bothering you all students, right? In the oxidation half cell, what should you do? You have to take the reaction first. Br2 gives me 2BrO3 minus. Now, let us count the number of electrons. Here see, the number of electrons, how many are there? Oxygen. Yes, students? Here, 3 2s are 6. Isn't it? Right? Now, okay, let us write this +5. It will not confuse you. Now, here number of this one oxygen valency is 3 2s are 6. But what is a positive charge here? Because electrons are negative in nature. Positive charge I need to balance. How many are there? 5 2s are 10. So you are going to balance that with 10 electrons. This is fine, students. Now, after this, your next step is you are going to balance oxygen. So start balancing oxygen. How many, where oxygen is more? On this side oxygen is more. How many oxygens are there? Here the number of oxygens are 3 2s are 6. So here it is less. So you balance oxygen by adding water molecule. So you need to balance oxygen by adding which one? You will add water molecule. So which one I'll add? Water molecule on the LHS. So I'll add water molecule H2O. What is the reaction? 2BrO3 minus plus 10 electrons are here only. +5 also is here only. 0 is also here only. Now see here. Here how many are there? 3 2s are 6 oxygens are there. Here how many oxygens are there? Only 1. So I'll multiply this with 6 over. Yes. Now after oxygen is balanced, the next step is you will balance hydrogens. So let us write. So balance hydrogen atoms. Hydrogen atoms. So how do you balance hydrogen atoms? Now let's see. Hydrogen on this side is 6 2s are 12. Right? So here 6 2s are 12. Now this is where you need to remember. What did they say? It is an acidic medium. So while balancing hydrogen atoms, as I said, acidic medium, you are going to add H plus ions to balance hydrogens. Remember. So here on which side hydrogen is more? 6 2s are 12 hydrogens. So this side hydrogens are less, isn't it? So what will I do? I'll rewrite the reaction. Br2, 0 valency, so 0 oxidation number, water molecule, here it gives 2BrO3 minus, this is +5, plus 10 electrons. Now, how many H plus I can add? Because oxygens there are if I have to, hydrogens here are 6 to the 12. To balance that, I'll be adding 12H plus. This is fine, students. Once you go through the reaction, first balance oxygen, then balance hydrogen. Let me underline that also. Balance oxygen, balance hydrogen. So how do you balance oxygen? By adding water molecule. How do you balance hydrogen? By adding H plus. Done. Now I'll be taking the reduction half cell reaction. Let me take the pen now. I'll be solving the reduction half cell reaction. Reduction half cell reaction. Right. Now, let us take the underlined part. Okay. Right. Now, in the reduction half cell reaction, what is the thing? You have hydrogen. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me erase this. Okay. So, let me take this pen. Now, in reduction half cell, we have hydrogen peroxide, which is forming water molecule. Correct? No? Yes. Now, let us see the number of electrons. Now, here on the side, if I have to see, water molecule minus 2. How many charges are plus here? Plus 2. Corrected? Minus 2 and plus 2. So, to balance, this is minus 2, this is plus 2. Right? To balance this part, what will we do? Because this is reduction, it is going to accept electrons. How many? To balance those positive charges? 2 electrons. Correct? It's going to accept 2 electrons and forms 2H2O. Right? Right? This is what we have written, students. 2H2O, 2 electrons, 2H2O. Now, the next step is you're going to balance charge and oxygen. So, you're going to balance both. Balance charge and oxygen. Right. How will you balance? As I said, charge with electrons I have balanced. Now, I need to balance oxygens. Here on the LHS, 2 oxygens are there. Here also, 2 oxygens are there. Right. So, that's fine. So, nothing to do. Charge also, it's balanced. Right. Now, I need to balance hydrogen. Right. So, next step is, this is over. I need to next balance. Oxygen is balanced, charge is balanced. I need to focus on balance hydrogen atoms. So it is acidic medium, we said, correct? So acidic medium means what should you do? As I said, to balance hydrogen, add H plus ions. Remember, always. On which side I have to write H plus ions, right? Which side I have to write H plus ions? Here on this side, if I have to see, okay, hydrogen is only 2. Here on this side, hydrogen is 4. So I need to balance hydrogen. So slowly, what will I do? I'll take this reaction H2O2. I'll add 2 electrons. Along with this, I'll be adding 2H plus. That's why 2 plus 2, 4 are over. And your 2H2O is over. Fine, students? Right? Now, we will now do the main thing. That is, now individually I took half oxidation reactions. I took reduction reactions. Now, I'll be taking the next one, balancing total charge. So, this is the main concept. Balancing total charge. So, how will I balance total charge? Take both the oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. So, first of all, oxidation reaction, bromine is there. 6 water molecules are there. Going back to BrO3 minus is there, 12H plus is there. Along with that, okay, 12H plus is there. And how many electrons are there? 10 electrons are there. Let us cross check whether it is correct or not. So, Br plus 6H2O. Okay, Br plus 6H2O. 2Br minus, this is also 12H plus. That perfectly I have written the same thing. Right. Now, I'll write the reduction half cell reaction. That is nothing but hydrogen peroxide is there, 2H plus is there, along with that 2 electrons are there, and you're getting 2H2O. Now the concept. Here I need to balance the total charge. This is what we have written. Total charge is what we need to balance. Now how many electrons are here? 10. How many electrons are here? 2. So if I multiply this with 5 electrons, just see here, and if I multiply this with 1 electron, that's fine, isn't it? Now the electrons gets balanced. Now let us make the line one line and then finish. Yes. So I have balanced the electrons now. Let us write the overall charge. You need to multiply this one with bromine, one with water, one with 2. Like this, everything you need to balance. So first of all, bromine is there like that only 1. So how many Is this hydrogen peroxide? This is bromine H2O2, no students? Yes. So where there, what did I write? Hydrogen peroxide or bromine? Okay. Right. So let us start writing the particular atoms. Bromine I have copied here, and next comes 6H2O. Okay, right. Let me take the pen again, students. Right. So here, what is there? 6H2O is there. Then in the LHS, what else is there? This is there, isn't it? Now remember, this 5 implies 2 hydrogen peroxide, 2H plus, 2 electrons, and 2 water molecules. So multiply this 5 with this high hydrogen peroxide. This becomes 5H2O2. This is done. So LHS, everything did I write? Okay, I need to still write protons also. Sorry for that. Let me take the eraser and rub this part. Okay, so I need to take my pen again and put a plus here, right? So I have written bromine, I have written 6H2O, I have written 5H2O2. Then I need to write 10H plus. Why did I write 10H plus? Because 2H plus into 5 is this. Then again write 10 electrons. This is done, students. Now let us put the arrow. Now let us write all the things on RHS. Let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. So on RHS, this is 2BrO3 minus. Okay, let me push this little bit above so that this is not disturbing us anymore. Okay, so 2BrO plus 12H plus is here, and then comes 10 electrons are here, and then comes 5 2s are 10 H2O is here. This is the thing, isn't it? So we have got the particular reaction, complete reaction. Now let us cancel the electrons and see here. Now let me take one red pen from here. This 10 electrons and this 10 electrons gets cancelled. That's fine. So both the sides will get cancelled. Now let us see anything else is there. Hydrogen peroxide 5. Okay, this is fine here. Any common things are there? Let me check. Bromine also is fine here, right? And here, if I have to say 10H plus on 10H plus is on this side and 12H plus is on this side. So I need to check with that 10H plus, 12H plus. So here 10 and 12. So subtract that. How much do I get? 2H plus, isn't it? So the difference is 2H plus. This is also fine. And what else is there? Water molecule. Let us check now. Here 6 water molecules are there. Here how many water molecules are there? So here 10 water molecules are there, isn't it, students? Yes. So 6 2s are 12, 10 2s are 20. Correct, no? Right. Now let us final reaction. Let us write. So here Br2 is here only, right? So here on this side hydrogen peroxides are how many? Hydrogen peroxides are H2O2. So what this in 10H plus, how much did I get? I have cancelled that there, isn't it? So nothing is there on the LHS. Now what, let us see, take the eraser and subtract this. Let us put an arrow now. Okay, so here the left hand side everything is over. On the right hand side BrO2 BrO3 minus is there. That's fine. What else is there? Water molecules. So here 10, here 6. How many are left out? 10 minus 6 is 4. So 4 water molecules are here. And next comes, what else is there? You still have H plus ions. 10 and 12. So 2 H plus ions. So this is the final thing, students. So let us put this in the form of a box and highlight it. This is perfect, isn't it? So the answer for this is bromine plus 5H2O2 plus 2BrO3 and 4H2O and 2H plus. Let us see once again the whole thing and adjust. So first of all, as soon as the teacher gives you the reaction, you need to calculate the oxidation numbers. This is fine. Yes. After calculating the oxidation numbers, the first one is always oxidation. The second one is always reduction. This is also done. After that, you will divide both the reactions into oxidation half cell reaction and reduction half cell reaction. Done. After writing that, and remember, you need to balance it here at this stage only. Here only you need to balance. Don't forget this one. Right? I'll pick up a marker pen. Okay. Right. So here only you need to balance before proceeding further. Right. Gradually, you will go to the reduction reactions. Then further, you write the reduction half cell. Now, when I go to the oxidation half cell, as I have said, first thing is you need to balance or mention or take or balance the electron part. First thing, your concentration should be on the electrons, remember. After that electrons is there, you need to balance oxygen, remember. And after that, you will balance hydrogen, remember. How do you balance oxygen? By adding water molecules. How will you balance hydrogen? That to acidic medium means by adding H plus ions. That is what I did. So I took the reaction, I added oxygen by adding water molecules, then I added H plus on the side, whichever side this one hydrogen is less, I added H plus. Gradually I took the same reduction half cell, same thing. First I did or solved the electron part, and then I took the oxygen part, then I took the hydrogen part, and oxygen part by adding water molecules, and hydrogen part by adding H plus. Finally I took the total balancing of charges. I cancelled, I just saw the electrons which are, means I have to cancel the electrons, so I multiplied with the number. And after multiplying, I wrote the final reaction. Br2 is here, H is there, hydrogen peroxide is here. How did I get 5? Because I to cancel the electrons, I multiplied with 5. That 5 I have written here. Then 10H plus, 5 2s are 10H plus, 10 electrons, done. I wrote the whole reaction and finally I cancelled it. So this is the final reaction, students. So this is how you're going to do it in the acidic medium. Now, what we are going to do, let us do the balancing in basic medium. Let us take that. So write down, let us write balancing in basic medium. Right, let us see the reactions, or take one particular example. Let us underline this and take one example. Right, so here the example is, just see, zinc is combining with NO3 minus, giving me Zn plus 2 plus NH4 plus. This is your reaction. Now the teacher says you need to balance in which medium? You need to balance this in basic medium. This is what your teacher has given you. Done. Now your first step, what should you do? How to solve? As I said, you copy the whole reaction like this. Zn plus NO3 minus gives me Zn plus 2 plus NH4 plus. First write the whole reaction. After that, you need to mention the oxidation numbers. So for zinc, the oxidation number, for the elements it's 0, isn't it? Here, in this case, it is nitrogen is plus 5. Why plus 5? Because 3 2s are 6, right? 6 is the oxygen valency and minus 1 is there. So this is plus 5. That's fine. Zinc is already there. Ammonia, here if you take, here in this case, plus NH4 plus, no? So one hydrogen is plus 1. So plus 4, this plus 1 you take out, it will become plus 3. So this will be obviously minus 3, isn't it? The valency, the oxidation number is minus 3. Now oxidation number calculation is over. What is my next step? I need to take the oxidation and reduction half cell. So from where will I draw? I know from zinc. First your concentration should be from zinc. So zinc from here, from 0, it has become plus 2. So what is this? This is nothing but oxidation, right? Why oxidation? Because it is increase in oxidation number. So increase in oxidation number is oxidation. Done. Next, from plus 5, if I have to speak, it has gone to minus 3. Minus 3. So this is nothing but reduction process, correct? Reduction, right? So this is over. Now gradually, now come down to the page, and what you're going to do, you're going to take the oxidation half cell reaction and reduction half cell reaction and solve it. Let us come little bit scroll down and take a different pen again. Okay. Now what will I do? I'll write the heading as, shall we draw one line here? Better. I'll take one green marker pen and draw one line straight here. Okay, done. So first of all, what shall we write? We will write oxidation half cell reaction. Oxidation half cell reaction. On this side we will write reduction half cell reaction. This is fine, students. Let us underline both. Okay, so it's nice, isn't it? If you underline, it looks neat. Okay, done. So in the oxidation half cell reaction, what is that? It's nothing but zinc is giving out 2 electrons and forms Zn plus 2. Correct? Right? Now, yeah, I need to balance electrons. So how many electrons it is giving? See here, oxidation means always remember loss of electrons. So here, how many electrons it is giving? 2. So you will write 2 electrons on this side. This is done. After that, let us write reduction half cell. That's nothing but, let me take the reaction once again. So it is NO3 minus giving NH4 plus. Okay. So here let me write, it is NO3 minus giving me, okay, a little bit, I'm sorry, I'll take this out. Once again, I'm sorry, students. I'll write again. So what was that? it is NO3 minus. Gives me, what does it give me? It is going to give me NH4 plus. Now let us write. We very well know reduction means gain of electrons. Gain of electrons. So on LHS you will be writing the electrons. How many electrons here? Basically, just see here. Here how many protons are there? Here it is nothing but NH4 plus 4. Correct? No. Here how many are there? Here 3 minus 2. 3 2s are 6. Here it is 3 2s are 6 electrons, means the valency. Here it is 4. So how many, if I have to do, if I have to balance, I have to take 8 electrons, isn't it? 8 electrons. Now after this step, this is over, electrons is over. Now the next step is you need to balance oxygen on both the sides. Balance oxygen, remember, right? So here also balance oxygen, here also balance oxygen on both the sides. Now to balance oxygen, what will I do? I need to see in this reaction, there is no oxygen to balance. So this step is not required. Here I need to balance oxygen because on LHS you have 3 oxygen atoms. On LHS you have 3 oxygen atoms. So what did I say? To balance oxygens you should always add what? To balance oxygens you will require to add water. Correct? So right. How many water? On which side should I add water? I need to add water on the RHS. Why? Because already oxygen are 3. How many waters I should add? I have to add 3 waters on RHS. It is right. NO3 minus plus 8 electrons plus NH4 plus you have 3 water molecules. This is H2O. This is fine. This is over. Now what is our next step? Little bit next step, let us go. The line, I think I'll extend the line further. Let me draw one more line here. Okay, right, let me take the pen. Now you are going to balance, after oxygen you will balance hydrogen. So I said how to balance oxygen? By adding water. This is what I have written. How to balance hydrogen? Now here in this case hydrogen, they said basic medium. So remember, in the basic medium, you will always add what? OH minus. In acidic medium, we have added H plus. So in the basic medium, we'll be adding OH minus. This is fine. Yes, let us write now. Here also, you will balance hydrogen. This is fine, students. Right. Now let us take. So for balancing hydrogen, so you don't write this H2. You should write H only. Why? Because hydrogen atom you are balancing. So let us take this out. Right. Now, so to balance hydrogen, first important thing, that is right. So here in the thing, in oxidation this reaction, there is no hydrogen required. So I'll exactly copy the reaction. That's nothing but Zn gives me Zn plus 2 electrons. There is no hydrogen, nothing to see. But here there is hydrogen. See here, there is hydrogen in this case, isn't it? Here there is hydrogen. I need to balance that. So here the hydrogen is on the RHS side, correct? Side to, now I said basic medium. Remember, here it is H plus. To neutralize that, you will be adding OH minus on the same side. Remember, once again, to here, to neutralize the H plus, you need to add OH minus also. Now, here one thing we forgot to write. What? To here we have taken electrons. Water molecules, after adding here, we didn't balance it, isn't it? We forgot that. Let us check that again. Nitrogen is 1. Nitrogen is 1. Oxygen is 3 oxygens here. Here also 3. Hydrogens are 6 here. Hydrogens are 6 water molecules. So I need to add here also, isn't it? So we forgot to add that. How many water molecules I'll add? I'll add 10. Okay. Now, how did I get this? Let us understand. Right. So before giving this content, I'll give you a small information. Just see. After that, you will understand this. Let us come back. First, what we will do? We will write the reaction here. NO3 minus plus 8 electrons are done. Right. So NH4 plus is here. Plus 3 water molecules are here. Done. Yes. To balance this H plus ion, what will I do? I'll add OH minus ions. I need to add OH minus ions. Right. So, but important thing here is, why here H plus, here OH minus, I need to cancel. But important thing, when we are balancing water or when we are balancing oxygen, LHS comfortably, I got 3 2s are 6 hydrogens. Correct, no? And oxygens are 3. That I didn't balance, isn't it? So what will I do? Here 3 oxygens are here. Here also 3 oxygens are there, but 6 hydrogens are left out, isn't it? Now what we'll do? We will add water molecule here. Now, important thing. Now when you are adding water molecule here, now see, your water molecule should be balanced as well as your base also should be balanced. So can I make this as 10 water molecules? 10 water molecules. Then when I make 10 water molecules, this also will be 10. This is the story, students. So now let us cross check once again. So here we said to balance first oxygen, I added water. Done. After adding water, to balance that, we added hydrogen or water in this side. Right? After, to balance that, we have added OH minus because it is a basic medium. Right? So now gradually let us come down and take the reaction. Now can we write this reaction more simplified further? So what will I get? This is NO3 minus. Done. 8 electrons are here. Now 10 water molecules are here. 3 water molecules are there. So 10 minus 3 is how many? 7 water molecules. Then gives me NH4 plus. This 3 has already gone, isn't it? Then plus 10 OH. 10 OH minus. This is fine. This is done. Yes. Now we will write overall complete reaction both together. So what are we going to write? We are going to write the overall reaction. Now let us write that. Now overall reaction. So overall we'll combine both the oxidation half cell and reduction half cell. So here what did I have? Zinc is giving me Zn plus 2 electron. This is okay. I understood this. The next in the reduction process, NO3 minus, yes, how many H2Os? Here 7 H2Os, okay. So there are 7 H2Os are there. How many electrons are there? 8 electrons are there in this. How much is it giving me? It's giving me NH4 plus plus 10 OH minus. This is fine. Now let us take one pen and make one overall. Let us see how many electrons, how many I can cancel it out. This is like this. Now, when I take the first case, here how many electrons are there? 8. Correct? Here how many electrons are there? 2. So if I multiply this reaction with 4, if I multiply with this 4, electrons will get cancelled, isn't it? Now let us write. This zinc, how many are there? 4 zincs are there. So let us write 4 Zn plus. How many NO3s are there? NO3 is only 1. NO3 minus. How many H2Os are there? 7 H2O. This 8 electron and this 8 electron gets cancelled. Next. How many zincs? 4 Zn plus 2. How many NH4s? How NH4 plus. How many OH? Plus 10 OH minus. Don't get confused here. 0, 0. Shall I write it little bit further? Okay, I'll write it little bit far. 10 OH minus. So 4 NH and 3. This is the final reaction. So this is your basic medium. So once again, let us recollect. So here same story. Take the reaction, make it into oxidation half cell and reduction. Then finally make it into 2. Here you need to remember, you need to check with the number of electrons here. That don't get confused, number of electrons. So that number of it to balance the positive charge, I've written 8 electrons here. After that, gradually, now see this oxygen atom, I need to balance oxygen atom with which one? By adding water molecule. That I did. After that, here you need to be careful. While balancing OH hydrogen, we said it is in basic medium, correct? So basic medium with what? OH minus. Now see, to balance that hydrogen, first I need to remember, first I need to add water molecule first balance. Seeing that, I'll cancel it with the number of OH minus. That's fine. Finally, I took out the common terms, means I saw water and water are common, so I subtracted it. Finally, I wrote the final reaction. This is fine, and I got it. So this is your balance, what do you say, reaction or the balancing of redox reaction, students. Don't get confused. Simple it is. If you just feel that it is difficult or something, please write it in the comment section. Shall we do one more example of acidic medium, students? Yes, let us take one more example for you all. Right. So let us take balance the equation. Balance one more example. This is which example? This is example 3, isn't it? Okay. So let us write balance the equation in which medium? In acidic medium. So let us see this, not to confuse you all. Right. So here what is the reaction given to me? The reaction given to me is quite common in the reaction. MnO4 minus plus Br minus plus gives me Mn plus 2 plus Br2. Okay, this is the acidic medium. Acidic medium. Right? Acidic medium. Done. Now, in this particular thing, how to solve? First of all, I said you need to write. Now, I'm directly writing. First, you divided it into acidic oxidation half cell, reduction half cell. I'm directly writing the solution here. You can cross check by yourself. So, MnO4 minus, right? So, this is your plus 1. So, how many electrons? 5 electrons. Here, I'm directly writing and 8H plus. Why I'm writing this is, you can just check by yourself, you solve it by yourself and see whether you're coming to this stage or not. Then, and the next half cell reaction is 2Br, a little bit far, I'll write. Okay, so here 2Br minus gives me bromine 0 plus 2 electrons. So I have, because this is 2 electrons, I'm multiplying here also 2. I'm writing directly, students, little bit above. Let us take the line now and let us write the whole thing. How do you get? Here MnO4 is 2, isn't it? Yes. So here, let us write that. 2 MnO4 minus. So how many electrons? 10 electrons are there. How many protons? 16 protons are there. Then after that you have now I'm writing the first reaction only, right? And this is comes to 2 Mn plus 2. Water, how much it comes to? 8 water molecules. Done. Here if I write the second reaction, 2 Br minus is there, which is giving me Br plus 2 electrons. I have copied the same reaction. This I have written with electrons. This I have written it further here. Right, students? This is fine. Any confusion? Right. No. Now here, this is what? B2Br gives me Br2. This is Br2. Remember that. Right. Now further, to balance that bromine, because the number of electrons are there, if I have to balance, okay, 5 electrons on this one, okay. See here, 5 2s are 10 electrons are there. So I have to multiply this also with 5, no? That you need to remember. So I need to erase this because electrons should get cancelled on both the sides. So I'll take out this and I'll take out this also. Why? Because 10 electrons should be written. So this becomes now 10 Br minus, correct? And this becomes 5 Br2 and this becomes 10 electrons. This is perfect. Now 10 electrons gets cancelled. Now let us write the final reaction. Here, what will I get? Let me take one red pen. Okay. So what will I get? The overall reaction. This is 2 MnO4 minus, correct? How many Brs? 10 Br minus, correct? How many H plus? Now, there is one small thing here. H plus are how many? It will be 8. It is a 16, no, students. 8 into 2, 16. So this will be 16 H plus. So little I'll take an eraser here. Let me put again for you all. Don't be in a hurry. Okay, 16 H plus, because H2 is a 8 into 2. 8 into 2, 16 H plus. So let us write that. This is nothing but 16 H plus. How much it gives? 2 Mn plus 2 plus 5 Br2 plus 8 H2. This is the final reaction. So this is how is the final reaction, students. Thank you for watching. I have done the balancing of reactions both for this in your acidic medium. I have done basic medium. Please watch it. Try for some more examples. Shall I give you some homework? Right. So I'll give you the homework. Please note it. So take the examples from my side. So let us write homework for students. So what is the homework? You practice and put the answer in the comment section. So first example homework is balance it H2S plus Fe plus 3 giving me Fe plus 2 plus sulfur plus H plus. So balance this reaction in the acidic medium. I want it in the acidic medium, right? Please do it today only, right? The next one, aluminium plus NO3 minus gives me aluminium hydroxide plus NH3. So you in aluminium 4 times, okay. 4 minus, okay, this is fine. What is this medium? You're going to write it in basic medium. Please balance this in the basic medium. Right, students? So this is from my side. Thank you for watching. Stay happy. Thank you so much, students. Thank you. So keep smiling always. This is Vani ma'am, your Vani ma'am. Thank you so much.